Hey YouTube, I'm back. I kind of sped ahead a little bit to keep the video shorter. Alright, I've sped ahead 2 turns. It is now turn 5. In my hand I have Vegeta and Frieza. I'm going to show you what it's like to drop a big warrior. It's my turn. I've already charged off the top of my planet. I want to play Vegeta. Obviously I run 3 right now because set 1 era to me was the golden area of this game. Set 1 and set 5. Set 2, 3, and 4 were kind of bad. So, alright, that's a set 1 Vegeta. I'm going to discard it to drop a Vegeta. Next, since I'm going to start wanting to drop my game-breaking techniques and go for game, I'm going to discard an Alien Chi, and I'm going to drop Invasion of the Planet, which lets me essentially charge twice off the top of my deck per turn, or I can just dump cards to my hand into my chakra area. Then I can just flip over the top card of my deck because that's what it says I can do. So I can charge as many times I want per turn, up to 2 top deck charges. So I just discarded 2 Alien Chi, 1 for Vegeta and 1 for the event. So now I'm going to take Goku out of the team, obviously, and I'm going to put Vegeta as the head warrior. Vegeta's now an 11, and Vegeta's effect is I have to attack with his team every turn if I can. Like if captured is on him, which says, time limit 2, target warrior of X entrance cost or less cannot be sent out to battle. So, if they want to pay 9 Chi and call my Vegeta, good for them because they just wasted probably all the Chi they have or will have for the rest of the game. And I'm just like, alright, I can't swing my Vegeta for 2 turns. Cool. I'll chump block you and then I'll game you because you won't have any techniques left. Whatever, that's more advanced play. But I have Vegeta out now. I'm going to swing. Doesn't matter what they do because I have, techniques in my hand. So, they're going to go, drop their warrior. They're going to swing. I'm going to chump block with Raspberry. It's my turn. I'm going to draw. I'm going to choose to charge that because I already have one in my hand. Then I'm going to choose to charge the top card of my deck because of Invasion. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Alien Chi, which is a really high amount of Chi. Sorry about that, my finger's in the way. Okay, now I'm going to have 6 because I'm going to drop Frieza, who has a Chi cost of 1 alien. I'm going to pay 1 Chi, doesn't really matter what one. Now I'm going to take Kui out of my team because he's going to become a chump blocker. He's completely useless to me. Then I'm going to make a team with Vegeta as head, Jackie Chun as support, and Frieza as support. And Frieza has a little keyword there, I'm not sure if you can see it. Fierce 1. Fierce means when that warrior's team wins a victory or outstanding victory, I discard the amount of cards as the number of fierce off the top of your deck. Like if my warrior has Fierce 1 like Frieza does, I discard the top card of your deck. If it has Fierce 2 like Frieza's final form does, you discard 2. If it has Fierce 3, you discard 3. And Fierce stacks. So if Vegeta had Fierce 2, Frieza has Fierce 1, and God forbid Jackie Chun has Fierce 1, that would be 1, 1, and 2, which would be 4. So I would discard the top 4 cards of your deck. That mechanism is amazing. It whoops Naruto's ass. Fierce and Thrash, which Thrash is essentially the same thing, except Thrash gives you a planet damage and does not stack because it would be ridiculous if it did. The game wouldn't be fun. They smash Naruto to ashes and piss on their ashes. A lot of people will say, you can play crossover with this game, by the way, with Naruto and Dragon Ball, which I prefer to do because a lot of people say, Naruto, I've said this before about how Naruto has these good techniques and all, jutsus and whatnot. Naruto gets the shit kicked out of it by Dragon Ball. The main reason for that is because Naruto has mechanics that Dragon Ball does not, which in crossover, those mechanics are canceled out. One major thing is the techniques in Dragon Ball have a turn cost, a little orange ball, which is Dragon Ball, but you can't see that. Naruto, they do not. There are cards in Dragon Ball that say, Negate target technique of entrance cost 2 or less, or 4 or less. In Naruto, those cards negate the jutsu, period, no matter what it is, unless it says it cannot be negated. Dragon Ball, also, having those cards at our disposal to be able to just negate any technique. Naruto has those cards, but a lot of them are specific requirements or cost a lot. Dragon Ball, Naruto has no sufficient way of gathering chakra or chi except for playing missions. Dragon Ball, you can charge the top card of your deck every turn. So if you make it 6 turns, that's plus 6 chakra or chi you're going to have on them, which means that you have obviously a lot more room to play, techniques and whatnot. So, you're going to, plus, so they're going to realize eventually that, alright, I have 6 negate cards in my deck. I'm going to negate every jutsu you can toss at me. And probably I'm not even going to use all of them because you're going to run out of chakra to play jutsus eventually. Then, Dragon Ball's cards are they're on steroids compared to Naruto's cards. A lot of Naruto turn 4s wouldn't even think about being a 6-2. Usually you see 4 power, 5 power, 3 support, something like that. Vegeta is a 6-2. Broly, which unfortunately I do not have a Broly card with me at the moment. It's upstairs in my humongous super rare binder, which I'll show to you later. Broly is a turn 3 with no chi cost that has a 6-0 power. He makes that Vegeta look like a turd on a stick. He says, he's got the same effect that he has to swing, but you can actually choose to negate it if they have a bigger warrior than you. And he's got Fierce 1 and Toughness. Vegeta's got Toughness, which Toughness also kills Naruto, because Toughness says, if you would deal 2 direct damage to me, I only take 1. So if, a lot of Naruto cards say give 2 damage to the target, they're like, oh, I just killed your Super Saiyan Goku. No, you didn't, because he's got Toughness. Okay, crap. So he's still alive. I just wasted my big jutsu. Next turn I play Senzu Beans. Heal him. He just got stronger because that's what Super Heal does. Super Heal says, which Vegeta has, Bandai, again, good game Bandai, he has Super Recovery. It's supposed to be Super Heal. They just, for some reason, put Super Heal on every other card that was supposed to have it. But Vegeta, they put Super Recovery. Oh, and by the way, they misspelled Alien on the technique things. You might not be able to see it on all the techniques and events in set 1, and some carrying over to set 2. Alien is normally spelled A-L-I-E-N. They decided to spell it A-L-E-I-N. Don't ask me why. Again, Bandai, you're scrubs. I'm a 17-year-old kid. I could run your company better than all of you do right now. And I have no business. I've taken 1 accounting course. I can make better business decisions than you in my sleep. Because I've had dreams about running your company. So there. Okay. Again, I'm ranting on, but you should have the basic concepts of the game down. Next time, I'm going to show you what it's like to drop a technique and go in for game. Because by this point, I probably already have 6 or 7 planet damage because this deck's just about rush. So, I'll be back later on after I finish showing you like the advanced format stuff and, set 5 play. Instead of just boring old slow set 1 play. I'll probably show you my super rare binder, which after collecting I've gotten at least 9 boxes of packs from the 5 sets that have been out. So I have a lot of stuff, and the game's dead, so you can say, aha, you wasted your money. I didn't waste my money because it's something I like to do. Which, leading into that, the purpose of that, I'm going to give a major shout-out to your Yu-Gi-Oh channel. I sub to you. I love your videos, man. You're awesome. You really kind of helped me out because, before in Yu-Gi-Oh, I would get really upset when I didn't win. I went to a regionals with Big City. You guys might not remember that from 2 or 3 years ago. That was back when Elemental Hero Stratos was good with Wild Heart and Skyscraper 2 and all. And I went to a lot of regionals and just went X4, X2, X3. I just got my ass completely kicked, and I would get mad, go home, spend $200, make a new deck, get beat with it again, not realizing that, I should stick with, one type of deck and that winning isn't everything. And I've learned to have fun with a card game. So, man, I gotta say, thanks. You really helped me out. So, alright, YouTube, peace.